This is Nate Stock, PDGA number 82421. This is my Team Trilogy application interview in the bag. I putt with the Classic Blend Judges with the hand-eye stamp. Love these as my putting putters. I throw the Deputy Trilogy Challenge 2017 Deputy for my understable putter. New disc in my bag is the Moonshine Maiden. Picked this up at the Marksman League. Straight throwing putter. I throw two Judges, one in Classic Super Soft. Very, very soft with the bottom hand-eye stamp on it. And then I throw a Classic, just regular soft. These are my go-to upshot putters, the soft Judges. Next is my Suspect. Another newer disc in my bag. Picked it up last weekend at a tournament. I'm really liking the flight pattern of the Suspect. Next is the Slammer, Dynamic Disc Slammer. Picked this up at the Disc Golf Experience in 2017, Fluid Slammer. On to my mid-ranges. My understable mid-range is my Patrol. 2018 Trilogy mid-range, the Dynamic Disc Patrol. Great understable mid-range. Next are my Truths. I have a regular Truth before the Emax, the Eric McCabe 2010 World Champion. Lucid Truth, this disc been in my bag the longest. Great straight, any angle I put it on. And then next is an Emac Truth, a newer disc in my bag. I really love the Emacs. I try to keep a new Emac in my bag at all times because of the predictable finish that they have. Next is my Biofusion Verdict. Love my Biofusion Verdict, kind of my go-to in the woods. Again, has a predictable finish. Last mid-range in my bag is the Justice. If you talk to Eric Oakley or any of the pros, everybody says you have to have a Justice, and I agree. Very great if you want a forehand and mid-range. Very overstable. You're not going to get it to turn over. Next are my Mavericks, and we're going to go to fairway drivers. My understable fairway drivers, my Mavericks. You bomb these things for days. Really happy with the Maverick. I think it's a great addition to the Trilogy lineup, and again, just another thing that DD's doing really well with the plastics that they're letting out. So the Mavericks, this one's a Fusion Burst, and this one is a first run Lucid Maverick. Next fairway driver in my bag is the Dymax Baseball Stamp Convict. Love the Convict. Great fairway driver with a predictable finish. Next up is my Explorer, Optoline Explorer. Again, kind of similar to the Maverick, a little bit longer. Love the Explorer. Next up is my Dymax Captain America Shield Felon. Had this disc a long time. You can see it's got a lot of wear and tear to it, but still predictably overstable. One of my staples and my go-tos in the bag, similar to my Justice, but a little bit longer as a fairway driver. Moving on to my distance drivers, I've got two Sheriffs in the bag, one Biofusion Sheriff with the GBO stamp, and one Fusion Sheriff with the hand-eye stamp. My go-to distance drivers in my bag. Can't say enough about the Sheriff. Next up is the Lucid Defender with the hand-eye stamp. Again, there's a common theme here with the hand-eye stamp. Love hand-eye, love what Crispin's doing. And the Biofusion Defender, very predictably overstable. Great with the headwind or in conditions where I need it to land on that hyzer. Next is my DD stamp Dymax and Baseball Enforcer. I got two of these, the Convict and the Enforcer. This last weekend at my last tournament, KNU Wyco in Wyandotte County, Kansas, I probably threw this thing 80% of the time off the tee just because we had OB and some wind, and I knew where it was going to finish. Love this Enforcer. It's a great staple in my bag for my distance drivers. Finally, my last disc in the bag is my Gold Hex Gold Line Hex Michelin. I had one of these really beat in, lost it in Texas, so I'm beating this one in, but these things are great once you can get them worked in. Fly very flat, very good for forehands. Get a lot of skip and ground play. Onto some stuff in my bag real quick. I've got my Metal Mini, my DD stamped Metal Mini. I moved to a Metal Mini just because a lot of winds here in Kansas City area and in Kansas, and I've had minis blow away. And then onto my bag, I carry the Dynamic Disc Stars and Stripes Gray and Black Commander bag. and love that bag. That's my 2019 Team Trilogy in the bag. Again, my name's Nate Stock. I look forward to being a part of the team.